Now then, YTPC, I hope you're all having a great day, because by God it's warm here. I've just been, I've had the dogs out for 10 minutes and I'm absolutely soaked. Absolutely soaked through. Looked on the shed on the thermometer because I got a new thermometer for the shed and that was reading 27. And I was just absolutely dripping sweat. The sweat dripping where sweat shouldn't be dripping from. And I've got this going. It's a Boneco fan. It's what they call a shower fan. It can point it up, point it down, lower it down, point it up, and it gives like an air shower. Absolutely fantastic fans, like, you know what I mean. Lower it down to the bottom of the lowest, because they come out to the different extension arms. Point it up and it draws the cold air from the bottom and it showers it round like that. Brilliant. Best fan I've had. Absolutely brilliant. They're not cheap like, but Boneco, that's what they're called. Brilliant. And they're quiet as well. So you can have one ticking over. I think that's on setting 3, I think, somewhere around there, but it's still blowing. So I've had the dogs out, say 10 minutes, it was enough. Last thing I want is them getting heat stroke. Blowing smoke backwards, it's grand. It's a really good fan. So yes, it's Meerschaum Monday. And because it's so hot, I didn't really want a big bowl of tobacco, so I've got me a Dr. Plum. It's a 9mm. It's a 9mm Meerschaum lined. I've had this for a long time. Grand little pipe. And in it, I've got a bit of St Bernard. And to wash it down, cheers. Well, I've got to put fluids back in, haven't I? But no, God, it's warm. It really is warm. Nathan's been in touch. Mustard seed piper, so I've got his address now, so I'll get that pouch sent off. So I'm glad that's out of the way. And pipe week, isn't it? And we're certainly going to miss a certain lady, beautiful lady. And Raphael, if you're watching, I am thinking of you, sir. But no pipe week. I just thought maybe some memories when you first saw a pipe, smelt the smoke of the certain tobacco what a certain person was smoking. And for me there was two. There was my grandfather who died. I was 10 when my grandfather died. So I've got a few memories of him. He used to smoke Kendal Twist in a Dr. Plum straight billiard. And yeah, I haven't got many memories of my granddad, like, you know. I've got a few, but not with him smoking his pipe. The morning of his, when he died, he wasn't feeling very well, but he wanted his pipe. He didn't want to, he said, I'll have a few bit of porridge, whatever, after his breakfast. And he said he'll have his pipe, so he had his pipe. He stood up, took 2 steps, and down he went. And that was him gone. But the main memories was my Uncle Tom. He was like my second father, my Uncle Tom and Auntie Margaret. From 6 weeks old, I was taken along there and I was getting looked after by them because my mother was working, you know, they were on farm, and my Auntie Margaret used to look after me. And there wasn't a day gone by where I didn't go and see them as a kid. And even right through until they passed away. And when I was serving with the army, even if I was away, you know, in theatre, something like that, I'd always make sure I'd contact them the first chance I got to phone them up. But I wrote to them every day, and my Auntie Margaret wrote back. But my Uncle Tom, he was a character. He really was. Glued to his chair. As a kid, I'd watch him smoking his pipe, prepping his twist up. He used to cut it with that little knife I've got up there, cut his twist up, roll it into his palm with his hands, load his Dr. Plum up again, straight billiard. Then he'd sit there, looking straight ahead out at window, with a good big view over Dale, like bottom of Dale. And just sit there quiet, just puffing away on his pipe. And he'd say to us, "Go and get us a box of matches from yon cupboard, Wilty. That cupboard up there. Go and wind that clock up, Wilty. That clock over there." He was glued to that chair. And he used to work for the Forestry Commission before he retired and his health declined. And all he had to do was get up in the morning, excuse me, get up in the morning, have his cornflakes, whatever he's going to have for his breakfast, porridge or whatever it was going to be. It was already, all he had to do was sit down. His bait bag was an old gas mask bag, what he used to sling over your shoulder. Second World War One. He'd have his bait box in there and his flask in there, and on top of there was his pipe, matches and his tobacco pouch. Everything was done. All he had to do was eat his breakfast and go to the house. So this particular day, whether I think it was a lunchtime or something like that, he got to light his pipe. Where's my matches? Looked in his bag. Played holy hell. When he got home, I was there that day when he came back. He went through her like a dose of salt. "Thou never put one box of matches in me bait." He says, you always put two in. He says, "You never put one in." He says, "I've never had a pipe all bloody afternoon," he says. Well, I know what I'd have said. She waited on him hand and foot. Absolutely hand and foot. But yeah, he was glued to that chair. Chair was here, wall was there, he had a little pipe rack up on the wall on there. And fireplace was right next to his leg. His right leg was mottled from heat from the fire. It's a wonder he didn't burn it. Well, he would have burned it, like, but his leg was just completely mottled. That's 5 o'clock. I think we need some gas or that. Oh, it's that blowing now. Give me a second. Oh, stand up. That's how good that fan is. So he was a character, like he really was. I think I've got a photograph up there. They're glued on, I can't get them out. They're taped onto that cupboard door, I don't want to pull them off. Well, I'll find one day, but yes, he was a character. And that was about all he said was, Uncle Tom, aye. That was. Had his teeth taken out. Tried that way. He got on them. He never had any teeth. Never had any teeth. I was going to the dentist. He said I was going to get some dentures in. He says. I'd never seen him with teeth in all my life. All my life. When I went in, he says, "What's to think?" He says, and he opened his mouth. Wait, he looked like bloody Shergar. He looked like bloody Shergar the horse. He never wore him again. I just couldn't help but laughing at him like. Yeah, he did. He looked like a bloody horse, he did. Well, I think we've had it with that pipe. But yeah, they're memories of my Uncle Tom, a pipe smoker. Bless him. Yeah, good memories. So that's a memory of mine for Pipe Week anyway. I don't know if any of you more want to give any more memories of an uncle or whoever or a father who used to smoke a pipe. But I just thought, because it's Pipe Week, I'd just let, share that with you. But yeah, my Uncle Tom. Right guys, I think these dogs will be cooled off enough now to have the dinners. We're an hour late now, it's just gone 5 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your day, keep cool, don't get too much of this sun because it is warm out there. And have a great week, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you later. And as always, be kind to each other, because if we're all kind to each other, we all get on, don't we? I'll see you later, take care.